Hi everybody, welcome to Jimmy Mastery. We're going to find out who is the #1 strategy in 2025. This is the year end. I recently had this competition and the strategy that won was Jimmy's Way. However, I created just this month, I created a new strategy that is called the two Roll Bandit. Now the two Roll Bandit, in my personal opinion, I think is going to beat Jimmy's Way. I actually think it's going to win the championship for the 2025. I think the two Roll Bandit might be the best strategy in 2025. But we'll see if Jimmy's Way can remain the champion, okay? So we're going to have a nice rollout between those two strategies. So what's going to happen is in the description, I'll put the time that the first strategy ends, so you can easily go to the beginning of the second strategy. We'll go ahead and start off with the two Roll Bandit, and then we'll figure out what time that Jimmy's Way comes in, which is the champion, and we'll compete against the two. I'm going to have you guys vote, but typically when I roll them out, I can have a really good sense of which one is truly the winner, okay? Sweepy's going to go ahead and be the judge, actually. Sweepy, you going to judge? All right. All right, so let's go. This should be a lot of fun. It's very difficult, guys, to create these type of strategies. They're just really strong. But I just have a feeling, based on the way that the structure is for the two Roll Bandit, I think it's going to take the crown, okay? We're going to do it without a hedge. The two Roll Bandit can be done. It's called Hedge the Bandit, but I don't think it's necessary, guys. I really don't. So we'll go ahead, because the structure is you're using the Jimmy's Way laddering system to you're using the Jimmy's Way laddering system on both of the strategies. So the two top strategies have the Jimmy's Way laddering system. But one of the strategies just so happens to be called Jimmy's Way, which is the 4, the 10, the 6, and the 8, and it's a pressing system. The two Roll Bandit is not as much of a pressing system, okay? You can, but it's not really designed that way, all right? All right, here we go. We're going to get started. We're going to start with the two Roll Bandit. Off on the come out. All right, we have a 4. Okay, the point will be a 4. All right, we'll see if he chills out. If he doesn't, I'll put him into the house, okay? I don't want him destroying the game. All right, so we're going to start off with what you do on the two Roll Bandit. You start off with one number, and you get 2 rolls. If you don't hit your number, you add another number. The units stay the same. You do not go up, because you're on level 1 and you get 3 chances for each level. Okay, that's a 12, so that's 1 roll. And a 4. Okay, so the point was hit, so that's 2 rolls. So you're going to add the 6, okay? Now you're going to be off on the come out. Okay, you hit the 6. Okay, now you're going to work. You don't count the rolls on the come out. Okay, 7. All right, so you're going to lose here. Now, if you do the Hedge the Bandit, you would have laid the 10 or the 4. That's what we do, and you would have only lost 2 red. But when you don't do the hedge, you don't have to worry about getting picked off the black unit, okay? So they kind of equal themselves out from my experience. They kind of equal themselves out. All right, so that was a loss, which means that we have to go to the second chance on level 1. Okay, there's a 9 point. We're going to start off again with the 8. Here we go. We're going to hit a 6. Okay, that's 1 roll. And we hit a 9, which is the point, and that's the second roll. So you're going to add your 6. I always recommend that you add the 6 and the 8 first, okay? We're going to be off on the come out. It will be a 4 point. Here we go. And now you start counting. Okay, there's a 9, that's 1 roll. Another 9, that's 2 rolls, so you have to add, okay? We're going to add the 5. Okay, we hit the 7 again. So those are the worst things that can happen to you when you don't play the hedge, the bandit. Again, we would have saved some. So that's 2 times that the hedge has cost us. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. So 2 chances failed. Final chance on level 1. Okay, there's a 12, a 3, 7, 7, 6. All right, here we go. Last chance, level 1. 7 again. So that's it. There's no more chances on level 1. All right, here we go. Level 2, first chance. 5 will be the point. Okay, so it's going to go 2 units. Cap it. Here we go. 8, that's 1 roll. 11, that's 2 rolls. Okay, here we go. 4, that's 1 roll. 7 again. Okay, got to do the second chance on level 2. Second chance, level 2. Here we go. 3. A 9 will be the point. Okay, second chance, level 2. Second chance. Here we go. 8. Okay, we're going to get 3 green. We'll give them 1 red. Okay, and when that happens, you just redo it. Okay, because you hit your number, but you recount. Okay, 9, that's 1 roll. Okay, the come out does not count. 7, we're off, it doesn't matter. 5, okay, so you don't count that. And here you go. Okay, 2, and that equals 2 rolls, okay? So now you're going to go with the 6. And you hit the 6, okay? So you're going to get 3 green for 1 red. And we'll go ahead and come off of the 8. So you always keep 1 number up, always, okay? Now, if it's too high of a level and you get even or in profit, you reduce it, okay? So here we go, we're gonna recount. Okay, there's a 9, that's 1. Hard 4, that's 2. So we're right back on that 8. Always do your 6, 8 first. Okay, 7, okay? Gonna lose here. Okay, I think we pretty much broke even there. So we're just gonna repeat the second level, second chance. Okay, there's a 12. Hard 4. All right, here we go. 5, that's 1 roll. 9, 2 rolls. 9, 1 roll. 10, 2 rolls. 2 green on the 5. And there's your 5. So that's the key to success with this system, is that as you keep adding, hopefully you hit your 1, because it reduces 2 out of the 3 now. So you're going to get 3 and give them 1 red. And now these guys come down, and that helps you get back into the ball game here. And now you have to stay on this level because you're down right now. Okay? You can't reduce right now. So here we go. Okay, there's a 5, that's 1 roll. 6, that's 2 rolls. Sweepy, what is up with you, bro? You are a trip. Okay, there's a 10, that's 1 roll. 8, we hit the second one, so we recount, because we're going to get 3, and we give them 1 red. Okay, that's going to come down. We're going to come off of the 8. All right, and we're going to restart the count, and we have to stay on this level because we're still down, okay? All right. 10 will be, dude, all right. I don't know what's gotten into you lately, bro, but you're out of control. All right, you're getting out of control. All right, we hit back-to-back 10s. You guys watch him all the time. Have you seen him acting this bad lately? I mean, well, not lately, because he's been acting bad lately. But I don't know what's going on with him. But he knows he's in trouble. He knows it. All right, that was 2 rolls, guys. You see him taking off, man, like a little kid? Let me get some red here. All right, here we go. Okay, that's a 4, which is the point. And when the points hit, you're off. Okay, there's a 5. Okay, now you hit the 4, so the 4 counted as 1, but the come out doesn't. So you're now looking for the second roll. And it's a 3, that counts as a roll. So now you got to go, and we'll go with the 10. The 10 seems hot. We'll put 2 on the 10. And there's the 10 right there. Okay? All right, so you're going to get 4 green, and it allows you to come down just like that. All right, now you're getting real close. If you spike this 8, you can reduce it back to level 1. Okay, that's a hard 4. That's 1. 9. That's 2. Okay, here we go. 5. That's 1. Here comes the come out. 7 on the come out. We're good. 8. All right. All right, here we go. We're looking for roll 2. 9. That counts as the second roll. We got to add 2. Let's go with the 4. 12. That's 1 roll. 2. Okay. Now here's where it gets a little scary. Okay. We'll go with the 5. We just need 1 hit and we'll be even. 4. That's good. We're not only even, we're in profit now. Okay. Those are the ones that you kind of wish you were playing the hedge, the bandit, because you could lay something on the 10. But hey, if you hit that 10, then there goes 2 black units. Okay. So the Jimmy's Way laddering structure is what saves you. All right. So even if you fail, you're going to be okay. So you come down there, come down here, and you come down here. And just like that, okay, you're back in the ball game and you're back to level 1. All right? Now you're going for your profit so you can get off the table. Okay, there's a 7. You're going to lose. But you only lost there. Okay, now you're doing the first chance on level 1. Okay, 5 will be the point. Okay, we're going to start with the 6. Up, we got picked off with the 7, so we're going to have our second chance on level 1. 6 will be the point. Okay, here we go. There's a 10, that's 1 roll. And a hard 4, that's 2 rolls. Let's add our 8. That's 1 roll. 6, we hit the 6, which is the point. And we're going to get this, and this comes down. Okay, we're going to be off. There's a 2, a 12, an 8 will be the point. Okay, here we go. A 3, that's 1 roll. 5, that's 2 rolls. 5, 1 roll. 10, 2 rolls. Got to go another place here. Let's go with the 4. 4, that's awesome. Okay, there's your 2. This guy will come down. Okay. Now this system is perfect for 3 black units every single time. 3 black units, 3 black units. That's your goal at this level that you're watching me at, okay? All right, that's 1 roll. 6, that's 2 rolls. Okay, we're going on to 6. when we hit the 6. Okay, going to come off the 8. Okay, here we go. 12, that's 1 roll. 6. Stay up. 1 roll, that's a 9. 11, that's 2 rolls. 7. Okay. All right, now I'm going to see where I'm at here real quick. Let me get a change for, let me get 4 green here. All right, so guys, we're only up 1 black unit. That's it. Okay, we're only up 1 black unit. All right, now here's what I usually like to do. I like to take a chance when I'm struggling like this. Now, it's a very safe system. It plays out really well. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to purposely go to level 2 because I'm not really getting anywhere. And I want to have a quicker opportunity to get my 3 black units, okay? So we're going to start this one off on level 2. First chance, we're off on the come out. Hard 10. All right, here we go. Here we go. There's a 9, that's 1 roll. A 12, that's 2 rolls. 4, 1 roll. 2. Let's go with the 5. We hit the 6. Okay, that's going to give us 3. We'll give them 1 red. Let's come off of that 6 and the 5. Okay, here we go. 7. I'm going to lose this guy. Okay. So I don't think we need to go to the second chance. We're going to stay on the second level, first chance, because I don't think we lost on that shooter. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Okay, there's an 11, that's 1. Hard 10, that's 2. Okay, here we go. 4, that's 1. 5, that's 2. Okay, we're going to be off. 10 will be the point. Now we already did 2, so we're going to add. We're going to go with the 4. And we hit an 11, that's 1. And a 3. Okay, here we go. Let's go with the 9. 3, that's 1. Oh, the 7 at the worst time. So I'm purposely going to go to level 3 now, okay? Got to go to level 3. That was horrible. We were so close to being done. And it just, like, sometimes that can happen. Now, you can always do a lay if you want on the 4 and 10 if you want to. The system will allow you to do a hedge in situations like that. When you get in situations like that, you can say, well, I better go ahead and do like 2 black on the no 10 or the no 4. Okay, you can do that, okay? What we're going to do, we're just going to go to level 3. All right, here we go. We're just looking for that one long roll where we can accomplish our goal, okay? So we're going to go level 3, so that's 3 green. Okay, there's an 8. Okay, now that counts as 1 roll, but we don't count the come out. Point is a 4. And now we're looking for our second roll. A 4. Okay, so we do have our 2 rolls. So we are going to add the 8. I'll take 2 red from them. Actually, you know what? Hold on one second. Let me just do this right. I'll give that to them. Okay. So now we're going to be off on the come out. 8 is the point. And now we're working. Here we go. 6. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take the 8 down. I'm going to leave my 6. Okay, here we go. A 9, that's 1 roll. 9, that's 2 rolls. So we're going to add the 5. 6. Okay, this is what we're looking for right here. This is exactly what we're looking for, okay? We're going to come off of that 5. Okay, give me 1 second. I just want to analyze where I'm at. Okay, all right, so I'm going to pull this down to level 2 because I'm up 1 black unit. I'm going to pull this down to level 2. First chance on level 2. Whoa, that went right off the table. Okay, a hard 6, which is what we got. Boom, give them 1 red. I'm going to stay up on that 6. Here we go. 7. Okay, I'm going to give that right back. Okay, so we're going to be on the first chance on level 2 because we didn't lose there. We actually made a profit there. Okay, so let's go with 2. Cap it. Here we go. Hard 6. There we go. Got that loser right back. Give them 1 red. Rack it. Let's go. 9. That's 1 roll. 5. That's 2 rolls. Let's go with the 10. Let's go with the 10. We haven't seen a 10 in forever. 4. Dang it. I told you guys to go with the 4. That's 1 roll. 7. No. All right. Second chance, level 2. Second chance, level 2. Okay, we're going to be off. 10 will be the point. I knew that 10 was coming. Sucker came too late. 4. That's 1. 7 again. All right. We're going to go to level 3. Level 3. Boy, we are struggling today. We can't get off this table. 7 on the come out. We're okay. We're off on the come out. 5 will be the point. Okay, we're going to start our counting. 8. We hit it. So just like that, we're going to get it back. Okay, that's awesome. Let it rise. Start your counting over. Hard 4. That's 1. 5. That's 2. And that was the point. So we're going to be off. 5 will be the point. I'm going to add our 6 into the mix. Hopefully we can hit it. We hit the 8. We'll take it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good, guys. We're definitely, I think we're there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get a black unit here. 5. So let me get 5. I'll give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to give them 5 black for 5 red. I mean for 5 greens. All these greens. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. All right, we're 1 black unit short. So we're going to pull this back to level 2. And we're going to go for 1 more. Now we got a hit there, so this one's coming down. Okay, here we go. 6. Oh, we pulled the wrong one. Okay, that's 1. And that's a 9. That's 2. So we got to go right back to that 6. Here we go. 2. That's 1 roll. 6. There it is, guys. There it is. I believe that took us to the promised land. We'll give them 1 red. I think we got our 3 black units. Let's take a look. That was a struggle. Oh, we're two red short. 2 red short. We're going to go to level 1. 2 red short. Here we go. 9, that's 1. 8, there it is right there. There it is right there. Okay. There it is. There's our 3 black and 1 red. I'm sorry, 3 black and 1 green. Okay. Now that was a challenge. I ain't going to lie. That was a challenge today. But I absolutely love that strategy. I mean, that's reality, guys. And that's without the hedge. Now, I will say to you that hedging the bandit would have actually been a little better today, because we wouldn't have gotten picked off with any of the hedges that I saw where we would have hedged. All right? But you're going to have good and bad days with that hedge. The key is whether you use the hedge or you don't. You can come in with the hedge when you have too much risk. So if you've got 4 numbers out, I would go ahead and just hedge the 10. Because you're just trying to get 1 hit so you can come out of that situation, and then you bring your hedge down. Okay? So you do have some mobility with that hedge if you want to use it. Okay? But I wanted to show you that with this system, it's so strong because of the Jimmy's Way laddering system. It makes the system so strong. And what it does is it's giving you 2 rolls every single time, where you only have the one, you're only investing such a small amount on 1 number. That's the biggest reason why you guys lose in this game, is because you go across all these numbers all the time, and the one bad roll, it takes too much. You're risking too much. So they only have to beat you like 1 time, and you got to beat them like 4 or 5 times just to keep breaking even with them. Okay? So they have a big advantage on you unless you get a long shooter. But in the reality of it, you're not going to consistently be able to do that, especially if you're playing like bubble craps and stuff. All right? So what I love about the system is that, yeah, after 2 rolls, you're expanding your risk. You're going to the second one. 2 more rolls, you're expanding your risk. Now you're on 3, but it gives you a quicker chance to hit one of those 3 and take that risk right back off. So it's almost like you're playing hide and seek with the 7. All right, it's very similar to pump and dump, and I'll show you pump and dump on another day. Okay, but pump and dump is different. But I actually like the second Roll Bandit a lot, guys. All right, so here's the deal. That was a long session. 27 minutes and 43 seconds. So at the 28-minute mark, we're coming in with Jimmy's Way. So I'll put that in the description, okay? So we're going to start. The champion, Jimmy's Way, is the 2025 crap strategy of the year. Best strategy in 2025. Will it beat the 2 Roll Bandit that we just saw? Will it beat it? All right, here we go. Playing Jimmy's Way, here we go. Okay, 6 will be the point. Okay, Jimmy's Way is on the 4, the 10, the 6, and the 8. Here we go. Okay, that's a 3. 7. All right, we're going to start off by giving them 1 black and 2 red. Okay, that was the first chance on level 1. We're off on the come out. 7. 12. Oh, wait 1 second, guys. 1 second. I left the profits in here. Bear with me. I'm going to fix this real quick. I left the profits that we carried over. Can't do that, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these 2 red out, okay? I'm going to take the 2 red and the 1 black that we gave them. Okay, so we're short there. Okay, bear with me. Let me see something. Okay, I already took that from the rack. Okay, so that's good. All right, so we've already done that, and I just got to take these 4 green out. Okay, so now it's perfectly the way it should be. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so the point is a 5, and we are ready to go. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's an 11. Now, Jimmy's Way is a pressing system. Okay, so it is a pressing system. That was a 3-3. Okay, so we're going to get a green and 2 red, and we're going to press the 8, okay? We're going to press the 8. Now notice with Jimmy's way, nothing's coming down. Nothing's coming down at all. We're not taking anything down. It's, okay, and there's a 7, all right? So we're going to lose all this, and that was the second chance that we failed on level 1. So we're going to go now with third chance on level 1, and this is the final chance. Here we go. Okay, that's a 9 point. Okay, we're working. Here we go. 11. 3. Hard 6. Okay, we're going to press. We're going to press the 8. 8. Okay, and we got to give them 1 red. We're going to press the 6. Okay, here we go. Up, the boogeyman. It's going to put a stop to us, so we didn't take any profits there. And we have to go to level 2. First chance on level 2. 7 on the come out. 9 will be the point. All right, here we go. 2, 2, 2, 2, and we're going to cap. Here we go. First chance, level 2. Hit a 9. We don't have a 9. That's the point. We're going to be off. 6, 4, 2, 6. Okay, we're working. 2. 7 again, guys. 7 again. 1, 2, 2 black, 4 red. Okay, off to a bad start. Okay, that was the first chance on level 2. We're going to the second chance. Off on a come out, it's a 3. 10 will be the point. Okay, we're working now. Here we go. 10, back-to-back 10. Okay, we're going to get 1 black unit, pressing the whole thing on the 6. Okay, we're going to be off on the come out. 9. Okay, we're working. 10. Black unit, going to the 8. Here we go. 7. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, because what was going to happen there, if we hit the 6 or 8, or the 4 or the 10, if we hit any of our numbers, we were going to take all the profit off the table and be back on level 1. So that was an absolute horrible 7. That hurt us big time. When you're 1 away from going from level 2 all the way back to level 1, and you're going to be able to be even, oh, that's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Okay, so this is going to be our final chance on level 2. Final chance on level 2. Okay, it's going to be an 8. Okay, here we go. Dang, that was brutal. Did you see that, Sweet Pea? CP said, yup, Dad, I saw it, man. That's bullcrap, man. There's a 5. We don't have a 5. 11. Don't have that either. 2. What's going on here? What's all these extremes, man? There's an 8. We got one of those. Okay, that's going to be 3 for 1 red. And we're going to press this guy right here. We're going to be off on the come out. 5. Okay, here we go. 5. Off on the come out. 6 is the point. All right, here we go. 4. That's a good one. Okay, there's a black unit for us coming our way. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to put that guy on the 9. Okay? All right, here we go. 9. Nice. Nice. Okay. Perfect. All right. Now, I'm going to use that profit that we just got on the 9, and I'm going to press the whole thing on the 8. So yes, I'm taking a chance here, okay? I need one more good hit here. Here we go. 4. That's another black unit. Okay. Now, let me analyze everything. Okay, we're even there. Let's see where we're at. Just everybody always know where you are, okay? That way you can figure out where you need to be. Well, now what you do in those spots right there, if you're not sure, you can just have them tell you to come down, okay? All right, so you're down just a little bit, but it's not, when you come down and you see that you're not like getting killed, okay? So we're only down probably, I would say, 1 black unit. So there's really no reason for you to keep all that out there if you're only down 1 black unit, okay? I don't see the point in doing that. The 6 is still the point. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go right back to level 1, first chance, okay? So it's about how you play and manage your units. That's the key, okay? See, and look at that. You would have lost it all. So you got to be smart, okay? So we're going to give them 1 black, 2 red. And that was our first chance on level 1. This is the second chance we're off. Okay, 4 is the point. Here we go. 5, we don't have a 5. 8. Okay, we're going to press our 6 with that guy. 11. 3. 8. Okay, we're going to press our 8. 6. Give them 1 red. We're going to press our 4. Oh, almost the 4. Almost. Almost don't count, especially in this game. There's a 6. That's a nice one. Okay, we'll give them 1 red. We're going to add the whole thing on the 9. Here we go. 6. Okay, we might take this, guys. We might take this here. Okay, so we're going to have 3, and we'll give them 1 red. And we're going to go ahead and say, let's rack it all. Because once you rack that all, you're keeping all that profit. All that profit. All right, let's see where we're at now. All right, so now we're in profit. All right, so point is still a 4. So we're going to go right back on level 1, first opportunity. 10. Okay, there's 2 green. Okay, we're going to put both of those on the 6. There's a 6 right there. Okay, 1 black, 1 red. Okay, we are going to rack that one. Because what I realized just now was we were missing 1 black in our black section. So that didn't really even help us. So we're going to stay the same. Okay, there's a 10. That's 2 green. Okay, we're going to add the 5. Hard 4. That's 2 more green. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reduce everything back. Okay. All right, so we need a little more here. There's a 2. Oh, the 5 is off. My bad. Okay, there's a 6. Okay, we're going to press the 8. Hard 6. Okay, let's press the 10. Hard 6 again. We're getting close. All right, let's press the 6. Okay, here we go. 8. That should do it right there. We'll take one black and we'll give them a green and a red. And I think that took us to the promised land right there. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, that's one black. Okay. We put a quarter here and give them this green. And we get one black unit. Okay. All right, guys, we got 3 black units and 2 green. Oh, wait. Nope, there's more. 4 black units. All right. So listen, even though that I ranked these guys the top 2, it doesn't mean that it's always going to be easy. I don't think it's never really going to always be easy. Now, yesterday I played the 2 Roll Bandit and it was super easy. It was like a breeze, okay? Because everything just kept going right. Now, here's my opinion of the 2 before you guys vote. With the Jimmy's Way, you have more risk when the 7 comes because you have, more out there. You have 4 numbers at once, okay? So if you get on a lot of rolls with the 7 and the 7 keeps coming out, 7, 7, 7, it can cause a problem for you, even though you're still doing Jimmy's Way laddering system. But what's good about the Jimmy's Way is the pressing can get you off the table quicker, especially when you have a long shooter. If you got somebody who rolls like 15 times and you're pressing your 6s and 8s and your 4s and 10s and you're hitting them, and you're bringing in your 5s and 9s, and those are getting bigger too. So when you get the longer rolls with Jimmy's Way, you're going to obviously have success and a quicker success, all right? I think for every single day play, I would probably pick the 2 Roll Bandit for everyday play. But I really do love Jimmy's Way with those 4s and 10s involved. But you have 4s and 10s on the Bandit as well. You can extend easily to the 4 and 10. So you're not really losing anything there. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys vote because I don't think that they both performed like incredibly perfect today. We struggled on both of them, to be honest with you. But that is a realistic session. Not all sessions are easy. There's a lot of times, man, I have to fight tooth and nail just to get 4 black units like that sometimes, okay? But these are safer plays. These are safer plays. You don't deal with any of the don't pass crap. That don't pass is the worst. That is the worst play in craps is that don't pass. Don't come. Worst play. These 2 guys right here, stay away from that crap. You get all these people who think that this don't pass is no. Trust me, you put that whoever thinks that, give them some money. Give them money. Have them go to the casino and play every day for a living. And you watch how fast they tell me that I'm right. They ain't going to make no living playing on that don't pass and that don't come and that pass line and these come bets and these field bets. No. That's why every time I see these guys showing strategies, like a stupid strategy is the iron cross. That is just a stupid strategy. Where you go the 5, 6, and 8 and the field, that is just stupid. Because you're not making very much when you hit the 5, 6, and 8 because you're losing your field. And then when the 7 comes, you're losing all 4 ways. It's just stupid, man. It's just, oh my God. Some of these systems I see on these YouTube channels, bro, I just shake my head as soon as I see them. I can tell a good strategy immediately. And I don't see too many of them. I really don't. If anybody ever has a good strategy out there that I really, really think is good, I'm going to definitely say, hey, this is a good strategy, man. You did a good job. I'm always going to give them credit. But it just doesn't happen. It's very, very rare do I see a really good strategy that would actually give you a chance to make a living playing it. These 2 strategies that you saw tonight can give you a really good chance, especially if you've got really good skills on the money management. If you do like what you saw me doing, where I'm always pulling down and I'm changing back to the next level, I'm coming down, I'm taking profits. When you start doing that, you're making it much more difficult for the casino. These dealers are always trained to keep you putting more units and putting more units on all these. You want this, you want that, you want this, you want this, you don't want to roll, you want this. I mean, they're always trying to get you to take those profits that you're getting and put it right back out there so they can snag that 7. That every time they're doing that crap. All right, guys, remember, you're the one that's working hard for this, so you play the way you want to play. Okay, don't let anybody influence you on what you want to do. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll leave up the 2025 winner. I wish we could play it again. I feel like playing both of them again, but unfortunately, that's all that you're going to get to pick a winner. So you guys vote on which one is the 2025 champion of the year in craps.